time.
This is my time.
Talk to me. Matters.
On the victor's path.
It's done. I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be. No. But some part of him is... I need to examine him. Come see us when you can. Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. The shadows rended him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold. It's both simple and not. We need to find Thaniel's missing... Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else. No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse...
In fact, I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute... anything. Just say the word. Perhaps not. If he truly is a part of Thaniel, then he is beyond life and death. More likely he's just hiding. We should return to where you saw him.
There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another, then I can join you. Ready at your side. Speak to me.
We need to find Oliver and get him to return to Thaniel. Otherwise, this curse will never be lifted. Only by a and in the... Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable. No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the... At least now we can benefit from her presence. And perhaps work to a common goal. Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But so I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is. So do I. But one duty at a time. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know? I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you. I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes, nature needs reminding. Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned. Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve. I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now felt... I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning. You're right. I should not let the failures of the past sour the victories of the present. We have achieved something immense here. I will never forget your part in this. Nor will Thaniel.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked. Can we? I suppose... I don't... Gods, you're beautiful. Then I'll see your delicious self tonight. Can we? How could I say no? Delicious.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a...
Nature's symphony in this place. Now, it is quiet. Quiet and dead.
I can make some animal noises if it'll make you feel more at home.
You bleat well enough as it is. What comes now?
No! Go away!
He's scarpered. We'd better track him down.
What now?
I have nature's fury on my side.
It's me, Arabella. Can't even catch my breath.
Oak Father, harden my heart. May the carrion birds grow fat on you.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here, playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make...
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. Even when it was scary. Even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. Alright.
Well done.
Are you crying? You're a bit big to be crying. But I suppose that's okay. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can.
What is needed?
Still breathing, despite everything.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. Not what, who, but all in due course. I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows it's time.
Your path leads away from me, I sense. Be safe.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver.
These lands will soon be free of Shah's grasp. If I was a bard, I might be tempted to draw comparisons between nature and myself, both shaking off Shah. But luckily for you, I'm no bard.
The shadows are lifted. Finally.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting.
I swear, I can already...
Your path leads...
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out.
road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Whatever awaits us on the road ahead, we can at least be proud that the Shadow Curse is no more. Shall we continue?
How delicious. It looks like a horde stomped past here.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least,